Today is Wednesday, which means the only thing I have today is my night class. There are a few things I should do. For example, the ice kind of broke one of my windshield wipers, so I have to replace that at some point. Probably not going to do it today, just because I really don't feel like going out today. But also, a huge problem in yesterday's vlog is the amount of wind that gets onto this camera. Like, this is a great camera, but the microphone is located in a position where it's up on top. So, like, here's the lens, go up a little bit, and there's the microphone. But it's located in a position where it picks up a lot of the noise. So I'm going to be trying various means of dissolving that wind noise, so I don't have to plague you all with the terrible noise every time the wind blows. Which is probably a given. I probably didn't have to say that. Whatever. Fuck it. Morning.
Good morning.
Are we having more knockoff buns this morning? This is what I'm talking about when I say I need to get new blades, because this is coming off here. Then the other one is the same way. So, some point before the weekend, probably not today, I just went out to get mail. Some point before the weekend, should probably get that fixed, because weather has seemed to be a problem as of late. Be a bit of a geek for a second here, and try to start working on this wind problem. I'm thinking cotton balls, or a cotton ball will help. I forgot to turn on a light. Reduce the wind. If not, then Saturday I'll probably have to end up buying like some fake fur to decorate my camera with. The thing is, though, I don't feel comfortable gluing anything onto my camera, so I'm going to duct tape this little tiny cloud onto it. Mostly because duct tape is the most available resource I have at my disposal right now. From, what was it? Sunday's video? Okay. Here is a wind simulation minus the piece of cotton. And here is a wind simulation with the piece of cotton. Also, it's testing my voice a bit to see if it affects how I sound. So I've deemed the cotton works properly. I only need a little tiny tuft of it though, which is good. So I think I got it. I'm not really going to take it off to test a wind thing to make sure that it's alright, because that took a little bit longer than I expected. So I'm taking Muggsy for his walk, and then I'm going to head out and get my wipers replaced. My better judgment has just been eating at me like, well, tomorrow's weather, you don't really know what it is. You can't really have broken windshield wipers in the rain going down the highway. So I kind of really should take advantage of not having any weather today and going to get that fixed. At the car shop right now, the guy's coming out to help me install my wiper blades. I've actually decided instead of going out somewhere, I'd come home and run. I haven't run in a few days, so I should probably do that. So I'm going to change. I'm actually going to use a treadmill upstairs because it's kind of cold out. So the treadmill, I think, let me get my tripod, I'm about to sit down. The treadmill, I think, is a lot easier to run on because it makes you keep a pace, where if you're running outside, it's like harder to really set a pace and keep it. Or at least maybe that's how it is for me outside. So usually my miles will be anywhere from 8 to 13 minutes outside from my experience so far. But today I was able to run non-stop for about like 8 minutes and hit a mile. And overall I went about 2 miles in about 25 minutes. Of course, the one day that I actually have a filter on my microphone is the day that there was no wind. Leaving for school now, about half an hour early. Going to see what's going on in the office before I get off to class. And then, I don't know. So I just got here an hour early. Going to be killing some time and wow. Going to be killing some time in the office until my class starts. I have to forego the opening of the door sequence as I usually do because my hands are kind of full with both the camera and all my art supplies. I'm gonna go to class. Oh, I had to open that with my foot. When I get home, I'm working out a bit more and then editing the vlog. Going to bed. Right now, I have to get to class. Threw my coat in my car because I'm like, oh, it's warm enough to get away without a coat. I was so wrong. I'm never making that mistake again. Why is the flag at half-mast? Something happened today? I don't know. I always feel like stupid because either the flag is at half-mast because people are lazy and don't want to raise it after something. Like yesterday, a few days ago, it was President's Day, so it might be down because of that. They just haven't raised it back up. But also, like, maybe something happened and I'm just not in the know. Probably the first thing. We're going to the art exhibit again. This is my second time this week, but with a different class. Oh, hey! Alright, so my new painting assignment is we have another grid, and we have to paint using different values of complementary and analogous colors. And we started in class today, and it is a really like time-consuming project. Like most of the time is spent putting down the tape so you get your lines more even. And like when it was first announced, I'm like, oh, I'll have this done by Monday. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna have it done by Monday. Too long. Look at the office window right now. It's up there. Trying to figure out if anyone's in there. If it'd be worth paying a visit. Probably not. I have to go home and I have to finish my workout. So it's like, I'd really not go up there. Plus I don't think anyone's in there. Alright. I'm gonna go home then. Something I think I've mentioned before, let me get my focus on. Something I've mentioned before, I think, is how much I really want a penny board. It's like a little tiny skateboard, essentially. But it's big enough to like fit in a backpack and I would be able to roll around campus all the time and like get places better, right? But it's because of this, no fun law, or rule for the school, that I can't do it. But yet, we have kids who will roll around on hoverboards across campus, but that's fine. That's not a skateboard or a rollerblade. I think I could get away with it, like if I actually brought it, but then also, since I live in the middle of suburbia, I would have nowhere to ride this penny board, right? I mean, I don't go anywhere that is reachable either by foot or by like any sort of like wheeled transportation that is in a car. So it would kind of be a moot point to buy it, but they're so cool and I haven't skated in so long. Like that used to be a big part of my life, was skating and roller skating. I just kind of got out of it, mostly because I didn't have anywhere to go. Like I don't know, maybe someday I'll go and live in some more urban area so I can get my fucking skateboard and just wheel all over the place. Dreams sometimes do come true. Alright kids, gonna finish my workout and then I'm going to start editing the vlog, so I'm going to sign out here and I will see you tomorrow, which is Thursday. Crap, that's an early day. I'll figure out my schedule. See you tomorrow.